All right, afternoon, everyone. I hope your Chuseok went really well. It was restful and restorative. Um, so I'm basically doing little videos on how to use this subplan template that the upper school will be using from now on. It's to help with streamlining information between the substitute, faculty, and admin so that there's clarity and also um, we're able to basically cover classes without like a lot of you know, frantic emailing back and forth, just in case someone's busy. So the template's broken up into a couple different sections, and I'll go over kind of how to fill in each one. But basically, up at the top here is a good starting place to fill in relatively soon. This gives us a good starting point and also resources in the department to go to get assistance or help if we need. So, um, you name your room number and what you teach, and then also here is a department contact that can answer questions for like resources, and then also your phone number if you are able to receive text messages or other things with questions. So as soon as you're able, go ahead and fill this in. So I'll just do a little example. And this is the example one that's basically numbered, so it always sits at the top of that folder. That's the substitute plan folder that's been shared with you. So you can always pop in here, and there'll be links to the videos like this one in this document for you to review. Yeah, so go ahead and put in your room number. Um, let's do this, right? I'm in Mysteryland right now, so say my room is on room floor of 9 3/4. Why not? The subject that I teach right now, or that you teach, or film that you teach, of course. And then again, someone in your department that you are comfortable basically sending questions to. For example, the subplans say, hey, the kids should have these books and be reading, or they should grab these lab materials and do X, Y, and Z with them, and then the sub rolls in and doesn't see these materials kind of laid out in the space. Um, we're all super comfortable with our own rooms, so like we know where everything is, but we might not always, or the sub will not always know where those things are. So type in like someone that's adjacent to your room and in your department that could lead someone to like, yeah, materials that are important for class that you'll be referring to in your subplans or on Google Classroom. Last is your phone number. Oops, this is for text messages and other questions that if you're around, like taking a sick day or doing like just, business that we have to be out of school for, that, the sub can just shoot you a quick text. Hey, the kids are having like sharing permission issues on Google Classroom. Are you able to double check that? Or, um, I'm getting this question from the kids pretty consistently and I'm not sure how to answer, just things that can help keep time moving forward and optimize instructional value. Okay, so then the next couple sections are for each prep that you have. Right now there's 3 that are just in the template. Go ahead and copy one full set of these for every additional prep that you have. Some people have 2 preps, 4 classes. Some people have 5 preps, 5 classes. So yeah, just make as many copies as you need. And then go ahead and at the very least fill in basically everything from attendance on up per class. With this kind of top information in the header, then anyone can walk in your classroom and cover your classes and take attendance, and then all requirements to like mind the students and oversee them are met. Everything beyond here, please fill in, when you anticipate being out of school. And if you've got like a default activity, like in some classes, there can just be like a default like work on this long-term project thing, and you can put that sort of stuff here. So go ahead and fill in like each class that you teach with the grade level ideally, because then that all this information helps corroborate the rest, because sometimes mistakes get made, like the wrong block or the wrong time. And so if we can look at grade level, block, and time, for example, then we can make sure that yes, we're actually going to the right class if there's a discrepancy. Yeah, so let's just pretend we're going to make up a class. I'm teaching grade 12 potions on a Harry Potter kick. I dig it. And I'll be asking for a sub on Thursday, let's say September 19th, for one of the one-day PD sessions. It's during, let's say, E-block in the afternoon. So that should be happening, I think it's 2 o'clock to 3:30, if I recall correctly. Then here, materials that the kids should be using. This is really, really helpful because, as we all are very familiar, our beloved students, if you just ask them, hey guys, what are you doing? Or what should you be doing? And what materials do you need to do that? They'll say, I don't know, or nothing. Just super fun. So yeah, just listening. Yeah, what would we need for potions class? Probably a chemical shower, to be honest. Let's say like mute. Some interesting makeup as we go, isn't it? What's something kind of weird? Ginseng, why not? Ginseng's got magical properties. Sage is always fun, and a unicorn here. That's pretty good. All right, so we've got our bare minimum materials plus our potions textbook. Probably our computer to look up a good recipe, and maybe like an in-class journal. Awesome. Okay, then here we go with making an attendance list. I'll make like a miniature video to just link in directly here so that you don't have to listen to all this, unless you like it. That's cool too. But basically, you could just put in this information in the form of an attendance list so that, you know, the sub can just mark all the students accordingly, and then use the teacher. It leaves you a record of who did what in case you need to update your attendance when you return. So the easiest way I found to do this, although of course do it any way that you see fit, is just to get this in Excel format anyway, in a spreadsheet format anyway, by going to ManageBack and then go to one of your classes that's on your roster, and then hit export to Excel. What'll happen is then down here you'll get an Excel printout, or really you'll just get an Excel sheet that has your kids' attendance in it, like so. So this is one of my classes from last year, and it's already got like the statuses for attendance, and then you just do a nice fun copy and paste. Yeah, bam, gotta love the Command C. It's a way of life. All right, here we go back here, and then just overwrite this whole thing. Let's give it a little minute to paste here. All right, nice. Now the formatting is a little janky. You can play around with the formatting and getting the table lines to show up. This is easy to fix. You can also, I would recommend condensing it down if you see fit. So yeah, you can do it that way. Some people already have their attendance list in some sort of spreadsheet, just slap it in here. But basically with these things, we can roll in, check who's doing what, make sure at least nothing's going on that shouldn't be. Okay. I'll make another video soon on what to do down here. All right. Good luck.